Hello and welcome back to the Rgbargeee channel, and today I've been building, and you can see I've got myself a platform. Over here is the skelly spawner, and this platform is 20 by 20. 1, 2, 3 to 20. And the reason for this, you've heard me moaning and groaning about not having any iron. I'm going to have to go and mine some more. Well, I've decided to do something about it, and we're going to build an iron golem farm using villagers, water streams. So I've started with this 20 by 20 platform, and this is actually, if we have a look, it's 10 blocks off the ground. And I simply pillared up 10 blocks, built a 20 by 20. I've left these 4 blocks in the middle, so I know where the centre is. They'll be knocked out eventually, and the golems will hopefully fall through there. So that's how I started. But for an efficient iron golem farm, you need at least 2. So when you've built your 20 by 20, if you're going to copy this, you need to go 65 blocks away. So this is a stack of dirt plus 1. I've done this really to try and at least speed up the process of the video a little bit. So I started here. This is actually where I started building. I wanted to make sure I was clear of this. I don't want it to look too messy. And then if we just creep over to the edge, you can see in the distance that's where the village is. And if I go and get it in my peripheral vision, I'm pointing at the screen now like a noob, but there's the village over there on the left. So when you've built your 20 by 20, you need a 3 high wall. And I've used chiseled sandstone for this. So let's see what we've got. Sandstone in our bar. Where's the chiseled? There we go. There's not many on me at the moment, but I've built a little access platform to keep getting up and down. Takes quite a few blocks this, so let me see. There we go. Let's see what we've got. Doors and chiseled sandstone. So I'm going to finish this side today. Obviously I'll be going over and doing exactly the same thing on the other side. So I'll just get this in. Now you don't obviously need these corner blocks, but for later on you'll see there is a reason. Oh dear. So, critical measurements at the moment were 10 off the floor, then a 20 by 20 platform, and there will be a hole in the centre 4, and then we're 3 high all the way around, and that's because golems are 2 and a bit blocks high. So we need them to go under here. Eventually there will be a ceiling up here. So need a way out. Now when the golems fall into these little pits, they're going to need, I've got some dirt on me, I'll get some buckets of water. There we go. When the golems fall in here, they're going to need to be pushed into this centre. So the way that we do that, I put those in the wrong place really. There you go. We start by putting 4 blocks of dirt in the corners, every corner. Oops. And this is because it's a 20 by 20 area, so it's a little bit awkward to get the water to flow correctly. So I'll get some buckets in my bar. I will actually only need 2, but and then we miss one, place another, and then we steal that middle one, place another. I'm going to do that all the way around. Now if you did it right into the corners without the dirt, then you just end up with a giant pond, which is not what we're after this time. So steal one of those, put it there, and we'll do this all the way around. It's not too slow. So while I'm doing this, I'll explain where I've got this design from. Golem who's one of the Mindcrack YouTubers, did a tutorial for this, and I'll obviously link that in the description. Concentrating on blocks and not speaking, not good for a video really. Yeah, and he's done a tutorial for this, but he actually got the design from a lad called ZipKrowd. It's JL and a number of numbers afterwards, which is why everyone calls him ZipKrowd. And he's part of the ZipKrowd server, which Golem is also part of, and they do experimentation. If you've seen the Iron Foundry, I think they came up with that idea, which is an absolute monster build. And here you can see what we were after. 4 blocks clear in the middle, and we can knock these blocks out if we like, and the water won't pour down. So yeah, the ZipKrowd, they deserve a watch. It's absolutely astonishing the things that they come up with. Giant conveyor belts and things like that. So I'm knocking this out, and then the real trick to this is you don't put it on the floor, this corner piece. You don't put it in there, you put it 1 block up. So it goes just there, and that keeps the flow. And that's how we get over this odd size of 20. So I'm going to do that in all the corners. If you do go wrong and you turn it all into a giant pond, then you're just going to have to fill it in with soil and do it again. So hopefully I won't get it wrong. Now you may have noticed on my melon farm build, I jumped the gun a little bit when I was doing my water streams. And when I went back and reviewed the video, that corner block that I took out was actually flowing. So that's the water streams done. And yep, I'm very happy with that. So we need to provide light in here. It's important that it's well lit. So I'm going to put a few more torches up. Just spam them around. We don't want anything spawning in here. Or on top. So what have we got? We're 10 off the ground. We've done a 20 by 20 platform. We've built 3 high walls all the way around. We put 4 blocks in each corner of dirt. It's easy to mine. Then we filled in all the walls with water in the bottom corner block. We dug out the dirt and we put 1 bucket of water right in the corner. And now I need to work out how to get out. So I'll get some dirt on my bar. And it's definitely worth remembering this method. You can use this for giant tree farms. Is that going to? Yes, it has. Excellent. And that is the capture platform, the first platform for controlling the flow of the golems. Right, what's next? Well, I want some normal sandstone now. I'm going to put 2 in each of the corners. So 1, 2. One, 2. Now we're going to put some doors on this level. And the reason for that is we're going to actually create and convince the game that this is a village. And each of these squares is a village. So this one and that one over there. Now, if you've got naturally spawning villages nearby, it will mess up where the centre of the village is. So, as I said before, my village is just over the hill, but you do have to be a specific number of blocks away before the villages stop interfering with each other. So, in this case, and in the case of the tutorial, it says get at least 100 blocks away. So I'm 100 blocks away, over 100 blocks. I'll show you shortly, or maybe in the next episode that will be. And that was a fail, so off we go again. And I'm going to break through 2 blocks if I'm not careful. There we go. So that village over there, you can just see where my cursor is, a grey line. That was 2 stacks of cobble. And I've also got over those trees and over the hill, just there, is another village. So I needed to make sure that both the villages were more than 100 blocks away. And a good way of doing that is reverse back from the village with far render distance. And then when you're far enough back, the village will disappear. And that's what I did. So here we are. Now there's doors going to be in here, but there's more walls to go up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 clear spaces. And on the 7th block, we're going to go up another 2. And then 3, 4, 5, 6. And that will leave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We do that on all 4 walls. 1, 2, 3. And some more normal sandstone. There we go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, as I said before, I'm new to YouTube videos, obviously. This is my first series. And I tend to, when I actually build these, I tend to just sit there, chill out. And I'm not really used to commentating while I'm doing it. 6, so there we go. Now we need to get on the outside now. So my apologies in advance if I've gone a bit quiet. And the reason we want to be on the outside is because we're going to go and place some doors. So I'm just doing a little bit of scaffolding to enable me to just run around the outside and place some doors. Now, ideally, you want to be on the outside and place a door on that block. And there's going to be 6, 12, 24, 48 in total. Haven't really thought this through. Get some more dirt as well while I'm there. Now, doors don't stack in your inventory, so you're probably going to have to make a few trips. There we go. Now put a way up there as well. Have I brought some more soil with me? Probably not. No. So, let's get started anyway. I don't need the buckets anymore. I'll put sandstone in there. Ah, that was chiseled, that's why. Put chiseled, sandstone, trapdoors, arrows. We need to go back anyway, so let's get back quickly before it gets dark. That's another thing I haven't checked, so I need to check whether I'm on easy or hard. And that's the sun coming up, so I must be on peaceful again. Just a second. Yeah. Oh dear. I think I'm going to need to write myself a little checklist before each video, just to make sure. There we go. Enough dirt now for the scaffolding. So the idea behind the whole thing is we create a village here, put some villagers up there. Just get past the cows, which are quite noisy. Yeah, we put some villagers up there. They think it's a village with lots and lots of doors, so lots and lots of space for new villagers. And they breed in these cells that we're going to build on the outside. And to protect their village, because there's so many spaces, they think there's going to be so many villagers, they spawn in iron golems to protect them. So, a little bit boring this bit, just derping around with the scaffolding. We can go this way. So this really is a lazy option of getting iron. But it's going to help me in the future get some things together. So we've got our scaffolding up. Let's get some doors on. How many can I carry? That will do for now. I don't really need all these tools with me. Torches I'll keep. Take the spade, the hoe. Why I've got a hoe with me, I'll never know. There we go, plenty of doors. Let's get up there and place these. So, as I said before, let's place them from the outside. So that's what we're going to do. Around the corner. So I suspect this is going to be a maybe 2, maybe even 3 parts to this video. It does take quite a while, that's why I built the squares first, the 20 by 20s. This first part will be just finishing the build of this cell. I'll go away in my own time and finish that one. Exactly the same. And you can't shift down, so yeah, I'm not sure whether it'll work with the doors placed from the inside. If you wanted to do it before you'd filled it with water. But when I was watching Doc M build his, he seemed to make a point of making sure he was on the outside to do it. So, of course, Doc M being the pro tutorial guy, does really interesting tutorials. The way he presents it all, gives you all the facts without them being boring. Oh, that's going to hurt my shins. Let's have some food. He did it in creative. So, there we go. That should be hopefully enough to get all the way around. Whoops, nearly went off. So this will be episode 1. We'll finish this build, I'll show you how it goes. Episode 2 is likely to be me trying to get some villagers over here. And that's a challenge in itself. Sounds easy, oh, just get some villagers. But believe me, having done it in the past, it can be a challenge just to get them to cooperate with you. And there we go, 6 more as well. So this should be all our doors in place. Mr. Enderman. Where is he? It doesn't really matter. So our doors are in place. We're going to go and get some more materials. I'll take a bit of dirt, some sandstone. Is that all the sandstone in there? Oh dear. So if you remember, the floor is 20 by 20. So, what does that mean to us? Well, we've got to build another floor. at this top level here. So I'm going to make sure I've got shift on. 20 by 20 means each level is 400 blocks. Now this is only 18 by 18 in here. Because you can't place one just here. So I'll build this floor. And this is going to be the second level of spawning cells. So I'll break away and then we'll come back when I've just filled this floor in. It shouldn't be too long. Okay. I've finished the floor. Now what we need to do is make another water transport system like we did below. So how many have I got? I want some chiseled really. Okay, well that's not very much. Let's make some more. There we go. That will be enough to get around. So too high. Shift on. All the way around. Oops. Bit of a dip. And doing this, I go too high, I've got the shift down, and then I just hold my right click down above the door line, and that quickly fills in the spaces. Need some more. Oh dear. Am I really one short? I am. Who'd have thought it? Right, try and not fall off again. Sandstone. I'm obviously going to need to make a lot more sandstone. I've got a quarry on the go. It's just between here and the village. Over a ridge so you can't see it and it doesn't make too much of a mess. There we go, back up. So, same as before, 4 in the corners. Don't forget your buckets though. This this just shows exactly why I built this path up. You're forever up and down when you do this for the first time. Plus you don't have enough inventory space for all the doors, so you're going to go up and down for those too. So make yourself a nice easy path up. Right. I'm going to just quickly put some dirt in here. Because I will. find myself falling down it and get stuck. Miss a gap, pinch one. So you can get quite quick at this. And it's going to become night. I'm going to get stuck in here, and I miss there. I'll just go back and fill it in. Use the water mechanics to your advantage. Am I in the corner? I am. And it's raining. What fun. I am likely to get things spawning on top of this wall because it's not lit up yet, so I'm going to make a run for it. And I've put my arrows away somewhere. Fool. And that's the water, so we're just basically doing exactly the same as we did on the lower level. Have they changed? They have. I've done it again. I've done it again. Yeah, definitely going to have words. Seeing as I keep forgetting. I could have made this easier and actually brought a bed with me, but beginner's mistake. Let's have a sleep. Okay, quickly get some arrows. There we go. Let's get ourselves back up there and finish this cell off. And I need to remember that as well. This obviously is a big dark spot. And that creeper's waiting for me. Where is he? There he is. Again? No, I missed. There we go. So, torch is under here. And no, you can't place a potato. So we'll get back up. He's in running away mode. Oh dear. Well, at least we know it works. So we're going to pinch a bucket of water when I get close enough. Smash the dirt. Place the water. And that's pretty much the Golem area finished. Next we need to build somewhere to put the villagers, and they go on the side. They're quite simple, so I think we can cover that in the next episode. There is something else I wanted to show you before. Right, can I do this? Need a way out. There we go. Put some torches up here. We don't want no nasty surprises. I'm thinking about it, you do actually go through quite a few torches with this as well. So make sure you've got some stocked up ready. And that is the Golem area finished. So we'll go back down. Don't need to be up there again. Just pinch these two. And there we go. Right, just before I finish the episode, we're going to go around here. Didn't actually show you what we had last time, so here we go. It's an empty chest. Let's go and turn it on and see how many we get. I should have them all flooded now. You can see them all flying down. I don't want to pick any up by accident, so yeah, for this episode I think we've done quite a lot there. We've got the whole Golem cell finished. I need to repeat it over that side, so I've got a lot more sandstone to make. We've also got to get cells built on the side here, on each of the 4 sides. And then we need to go over to the village with some minecart and some tracks and bring ourselves some villagers over. So there's still quite a bit to do. Well, this is the first episode in it, so I'm thinking about 3 episodes. Still waiting for that hopper to empty. So let's have a quick look anyway. Can turn this off now. And there we go. They've all drained. I'm not sure I can actually get into that hopper to see how many's in there, so we could just knock that away. Now I can. Let's give it a help. And that is how much we got just from one harvest, which is pretty impressive. You can live quite a while off that. Put this stair back. So yeah, another episode finished. If you like what you've seen, thumbs up or thumbs down either way. Leave a comment. If you think I could be doing anything better, or more effectively, more efficiently, let me know. I'm not sure this will still work when the 1.8 is in, but if I can get it finished, get it working, load up on iron quickly before it starts, and then when we do change over, we'll be in a good solid position. So thanks for being with me today, and we'll see you next time.